This is a very interesting case study. I came across this tweet by a guy called Jeff Rose, who's in the financial niche, personal finance and savings and business, and that's traditionally a pretty hard niche for Facebook. It doesn't sort of lend itself to emotional content that usually works well, or very divisive content that usually works well. So yeah, I mean, for the financial niche to do well on Facebook, it is quite exceptional. And this guy is really cleaning up. He's made nearly $92,000, and I believe it's all from Creator Bonus this year, and nearly 40,000 in a month. So from August 1st to August 31st. So it's an interesting thread because he says, I used to hate Facebook, and then I stumbled across one thing that changed everything. They actually pay you to post, and talked about the content monetization, or Creator Bonus as it used to be called. So he started off earning $137 from one random post and thinking that, this could go somewhere. So it's Facebook paying me for posts I was already making. There's an opportunity, and here's how it paid out. Over time, he's gone from not very much time, he's gone from $137 to nearly 92,000. And they're all from posts that he was just making anyway. So here's some myths, some takeaways. You need a massive audience. When he started, he had just over 30,000 followers. So, and that's really all you need to start. You have to start somewhere, and that's a great place to start. I mean, pages with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers, they didn't buy them all. This is from organic likes. You don't buy pages that big. That's just crazy. You can grow it organically from just a couple of tens of thousands of followers, which is exactly what you need to do. You have to do tons of videos. Well, Reels do well. Memes do the best, but Reels do well. And I know on his page he has got some very good Reels that have done well. So the system is simple, like I always say. Post the right kind of content, qualify for monetization, rinse and repeat. No products, no ads, no funnels. So that's exactly it. It's really just about iterating through the right kind of content. You need to analyze what works well for your page and your audience, the post type and what that post type contains, the content, the messages. Then you just rinse and repeat. You create more of that kind of content. You cut any posts that are not doing well, and you double down or triple down on anything that is doing well. And here's the crazy part. Most people don't even know this exists, and that's absolutely right. You are very early to content monetization if you're coming into this. And it pays out billions to creators. So there's a screenshot from another creator. They've made $9,000. So let's hop over to his Facebook page. So you can see it's very much the financial niche. And yeah, I mean, it's just kind of different kinds of content. There's some kind of Toby type posts. Some images are very, very much in the finance niche. There's no messing around here. There's no evergreen memes or anything like that. So let's just have a look at the photos. So yeah, there's a real mix here. But none of them are very kind of, they're very kind of money niche. There's nothing there that's kind of what I would say was low-hanging fruit kind of memes. Now, if you look over at Reels, these are quite interesting because these kind of Reels here, minimum hourly paid for the home, which is something a lot of people are interested in, 220k views, and he's got quite a few of these Reels that are doing well. So that's 240k there. So he's obviously identified the type of Reel that resonates with people, and you do get paid for these. So home repairs you need to make, that's a list of those. That's a great kind of topic. Money rules to follow. These kind of listicle type Reels are really good to do, and he's obviously doing very well. So I would suggest making these. I mean, it's pretty straightforward to get the information there that you need to do that. So here's a tool that I use to analyze pages. It's called Apify, and they have a range of Facebook scrapers. So there's Facebook page scrapers where you can get page info. There's Facebook search scraper, which is a great way to find Facebook pages in certain niches. In fact, it's the best tool that I've found to do that. And they have a Facebook post scraper, so you can scrape all of the most recent posts up to 500, 1,000 posts. So you can go back sort of a month, 2 months. Facebook doesn't allow you to use their API to actually get data on posts anymore. They used to let you do that, but they don't anymore. So just scraping publicly available posts like this is pretty much the only way that we're going to be able to find those viral posts over the last few months. And if we want to see what it is that he's doing to earn that kind of money, this is the best way of doing it. So I've just scraped the last 500 posts. It's just quicker and easier doing this and doing it manually, going through all the posts, because you can instantly see the number of engagements. There's one with 6,000. Let's have a quick look at this one. So this is what a real world business looks like. And it's a tweet, and that's got 15k engagements. So let's keep going through, see what else we can find. Yeah, that one's had 30,000. Let's have a look at this one. So yeah, 30,000. So that's a Toby. Look at that. That's a Toby post. So I wonder how much he earned from this Toby post. I'd imagine it's a fair amount of dollars. It's so simple with Toby posts, and the fact that you get paid for them is just insane to me. Let's keep going through it. See if we can find any more 5-figure posts, because those are the ones that are going to be earning the most, and those are the ones that are building up the followers on this page. There's a 17,000. So this is a US housing market thing. Again, it's just a screenshot of a tweet from X, 17K. So if you want a case study in making the financial niche work for you, this is a really great page to study. Let's just have a look. 41,000 on that one. So this is an interesting post. So this is what I call a story post. So a story post is literally some text, normally about 10 or 20 paragraphs, telling a story. Now this is a great kind of post for the history niche, the fact niche, politics, many sort of niches that have a story that you can tell. And often a black and white image like this is a perfect combination. You can get these Creative Commons images off of Wikipedia or just searching through Google Images, and you can see this has got 41k. Excellent post type. I recommend a lot of people on my consultations to do this kind of post type, because it's great. And then you can see it's got M dashes, so he's clearly using ChatGPT to create these. So just ChatGPT, put in a prompt about you want a story sort of summarized, and find a photo on Google, and there you go. 41,000 engagements, pretty good. You can do that for almost any niche. This is a really interesting case study of how you could potentially go out and make yourself. There's 718k on that reel. You could go and make yourself lots of money from the creator bonus.